Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah, and a very good morning to all my beloved student. Alright, so this morning we discussed question from section C, your mock exam 2021. So section B, you are given two question, option, you answer only one. Alright, so you better choose carefully the question that can give you more marks. Alright. Now, question number 10. So diagram 10.1 shows the structure of simple transformer which is connected to an alternating current 240 volt power supply. And then in this diagram, you can see that two light bulbs with the same power rating, 6 volt, 18 watt, connected in series to the output of the transformer. So both bulbs light up with normal brightness. The first question A, what is meant by transformer? Then calculate the efficiency of a transformer. So what is meant by a transformer? So transformer is actually a device to increase or decrease alternating current voltage. So look at my student's answer. Transformer is a device used to increase or decrease the output voltage. In this case, I don't give mark because I want my student to write another important keyword, which is alternating current voltage. Okay, good to write like that. Okay, transformer is a device used to increase or decrease alternating current voltage. Okay, so the word output here is not that important. The more important word will be alternating current voltage. Okay, but if the question is very specific, let's say what is define a step up transformer, so your answer should be a device to increase alternating current voltage. Or let's say the question asking you to define step down transformer, it need to be specific, to decrease alternating current voltage. Alright, now this question, calculate the efficiency of a transformer. So first, you need to know the formula for efficiency. So the formula for efficiency is like this. This is a correct formula. Power output over power input times 100%. It means that you need to determine the power output and power input. So here, okay, look at the diagram. Formula for power P equal to IV. One way to memorize this is to write VIP, very important people, and you put equal here. That is the formula for power. To determine the input power, okay, so this will be the voltage, input voltage, and then this is the current. Alright, so from there you can determine power equal to I is 0.2, V is 240. That will be your input power. Okay, and then the output power, you look at this. Alright, so W, watt here, this is the unit for power since they are connected in series. So you need to campurkan total. So the output power, okay, will be 18 plus 18. So it is 36. Alright, so once you know this, then just substitute in the formula. Okay, like that. So this is the output power just now is 36. Input power is 48. Okay, time 100%. So there you will get, since the marks is 3 marks. So to tick there, tick 1, tick 2. And then this is the final answer, tick 3, 75%. Okay, clear about this. Okay, before we move on to next question, okay, look at this. Some question, they also love to ask you what to define this, the power rating. So what is meant by 6 volt 18 watt? So to define this, okay, you need to write like this. when the device is connected to, so the keyword will be when the device is connected to 6 volt power supply, put PS, power supply, it will consume 18 watt, here you change it, 18 joule of electrical energy in 1 second. Why? Because 18 watt is actually equal to 18 joule per second. Alright, 18 watt is equal to 18 joule per second. So it means that the unit of watt is the same as joule per second. So joule here is the unit for energy. So it means that 18 joule of electrical energy in every 1 second. Okay, that is how you define the power rating. Okay, next question. Here. So a factory you are working was given a project to determine the most efficient transformer for commercial. So table 10 shows the specification of 4 transformer TUVW. So this is transformer T, transformer U, transformer V, and then transformer W. Okay. Now look at the question. So study and justify the characteristic of each transformer. Okay, study and justify. Study and justify the characteristic of each transformer. Choose the best transformer to be a quality product of the factory. So this is a 10 marks question. There are 2 parts here. So the first part is to study the characteristic, and then the second part is to mention, to choose the best transformer. So since there are 4 characteristics given, as you can see here. Alright, so wire, type of wire, and then type of core. Alright, the material for the core, and then special feature, winding the primary and the secondary coil. So there are 4 features, so means that each one of these will give you 1 + 1 mark. Okay, 1 mark for the characteristic, and then another mark for explanation for each of these characteristic. Okay, and then so if let's say 1 + 1, you have 4 characteristic, so means that you have 4 characteristic plus 4 each explanation. This will be 8 marks, and then another 2 marks will be for your choice, the one that you choose. That will be your tick number 9. Okay, tick number 9 will be what you choose. Tick number 10 will be reason. Okay, now alright. For this type of question, I strongly advise you all to write in table form. Okay, will be easier for you to write your answer clearly. So the table, best will be to write in 3 column. Okay, 3 column like this. This is done by one of my student. Okay, I can say a perfect answer. So you see, the aspect, so type of wire coil, structure of the core, not the iron core, structure of the core, and then type of core. No need to write iron here also no need, just like structure of core. I can just katakan cikgu padam lah. This one no need, this one also no need. Okay, type of coil, type of wire coil, structure of core, type of core, and then special feature. Look at this. So in terms of wire, they give you two. You have constantan wire, you have copper wire. Okay, so you need to choose one lah. And then type of core will be solid and laminated. So you need to choose one also. At this side also like that, solid, solid, and also laminated. The third characteristic is the type of core. So you are given steel core, here also steel core, here is soft iron core, and then soft iron core. That is the third characteristic. And then the last characteristic is winding primary and secondary coil. So here is separate. Here is winding on top. Here also on top. You need to choose one. So look at this. So means that 4 characteristic. So type of wire coil, it should be copper. Okay, we don't choose constantan, although here you have constantan as the choice. Okay, so we choose copper. Reason, copper, okay, this will be your first mark. Can do like this, mark 1. And then the reason, okay, low resistance. This is mark 2. Okay, low resistance. And then laminated iron core, structure of core is laminated iron core. So this is mark number 3. Reason, to reduce eddy current. Okay, tick number 4. And then number 5 will be use soft iron core. Tick 5. And then the reason, can be magnetized and demagnetized easily. You must have this word. And then the last one, the special feature is secondary coil winds on top of primary coil. That will be your mark number 7. And then explanation, prevent leakage of magnetic flux. This is correct. Okay, tick number 10. No other answer. And then your choice, okay, from the characteristic that you already choose, means that this one, 1, 3, 5, 7, this mark. From here, you choose the best transformer with the same, with most of the characteristic that you choose. So you can see here, transformer W. So you have copper wire, laminated core, soft iron core, and then secondary coil winds on top of the primary coil. That will be your choice lah. So the reason will be just copy this like that. Okay. I want to comment on my student answer here. Reduce energy, heat energy loss. Good job. This word. Don't write this. What I mean is, if you want to write a characteristic type of wire coil, you write copper wire coil. Just write low resistance. If you want to lengthen your answer, you write reduce energy loss. So don't write this. Just write reduce energy loss. It means that reduce energy loss in terms of heat. So the energy loss will be in terms of heat. Okay, so just write reduce energy loss. Same goes to this also. Reduce eddy current, reduce heat energy loss. No need to write heat here. Just like reduce energy loss. Faham? Okay, next one. Okay. Apart from the specification of the transformer given, so means that selain, apart from the specification of transformer given in the table, suggest another one specification to achieve higher efficiency. So give a reason. So a 2 marks question. So you don't write the same characteristic as given in the table. Okay, don't write like that. So you need to choose other characteristic. So here it will be here. Use thicker. Copper wire no need, because the copper wire already given in the table. So this one no need. Just like thicker wire or bigger diameter wire. So reason, thicker wire will be 1 mark. Reason, lower resistance. Again here, don't write heat. Reduce energy loss is enough. Faham? Okay. Yeah, I think that's all for this question. Anymore? Oh, there is one more. Sorry, forgot. Last one, the 4 marks question. So diagram shows the structure of simple transformer. Okay, they give you structure of simple transformer, and then you need to explain the working principle of a transformer. 4 marks. Alright, so the first thing that you need to know will be the working principle behind this. So number 1 is the electromagnetic induction principle. Electromagnetic induction. So what is electromagnetic induction? Okay, so electromagnetic induction, from the definition, is a process to produce induced EMF when there is change of magnetic flux experienced by the conductor. Okay, so you can write that first. Okay, sometimes students have problem to explain, so you write the definition of electromagnetic induction first. From there you can get some of the mark. Okay, but the best way to write answer here will be, okay, number 1. Here, this part. This is actually the first tip. This part. What type of input current should be used? So the diagram already show you it is an alternating current voltage. Okay, so when alternating current voltage flow in the primary coil, so here this part, okay, here will be mark number 2. So means that this part will become electromagnet. There will be a change of magnetic flux in the primary coil. Okay, change in the magnetic flux. So change in the magnetic flux here means change in term of magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction. Alright, then you see the third mark will be here, the use of this core. Right, so the core is actually to link the magnetic flux from the primary to the secondary coil. Okay, the soft iron core ataupun the core is used to link the magnetic flux from the primary coil to the secondary coil. This part. Okay, link. Maksudnya menghubungkan, link magnetic flux from the primary coil to the secondary coil. So since the magnetic flux is actually keep on changing direction and also magnitude, so it will induce, okay, it will induce EMF in the secondary coil. So it means that the fourth mark is here, this part. Fourth mark. Okay, so change in the magnetic flux. Change in the magnetic flux in the secondary coil produce induce. Okay, the keyword is this, induce EMF. Okay, in the secondary coil. Alright. Look at my students' answer. Alright, so see, alternating current power supply flows an alternating current into primary coil. That is the first tick. Second sentence, the alternating current produce magnetic flux that change in magnitude and direction. So this is tick number 2. Alright, so the magnetic flux from primary coil is linked to the secondary coil by, here I don't give mark. Okay, by soft iron core. Okay, soft iron core. And then the magnetic the change in the magnetic flux in the secondary called induced alternating current voltage. So here cikgu bagi markah. Okay, alternating means that induced EMF. Okay, induced EMF. Alright, so I really hope you all can understand, and then if you have any question, you can PM me. You can also type in the comment below. Alright, so stay tuned. We'll post more question for us to discuss after this, inshallah. Alright, okay. Alright, till then, bye bye. See you all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.